Hello everyone, this is Mike with ShadowTrader. I'd like to show you a way to use the RSI indicator that can be very helpful in alerting you when a change is taking place that is often tradable. I don't use this indicator as a standalone trade signal, but when I see something like this happening, if you look to the left of my screen, we have an oversold reach on the RSI. And then it begins to climb. And as the price continues to come down to a lower low, the RSI is making a higher high. That's called a divergence. And like I said, even though it doesn't stand alone, if I see an area of support here where we have a breakout, right where that green arrow is, that's a trade signal that I would take to the upside, all right? Supported by the divergence in the RSI. If you look over here, this is a little bit more drawn out, long and drawn out, and I wouldn't be taking the trade signal itself. But when we see the steepening now of the RSI heading down and price begins to finally roll over right here, you can see that that coincides with the lowest point there on the RSI. We break down below this level right through here. If we blow this up, we can see that that's an entry signal right there that would have held and offered a very nice swing down into this level. Conversely here, one that isn't quite as extreme, I prefer to see the RSI, let's say, come up here. If you look down at the bottom, I prefer to see it slanted the opposite direction. But in this case, it's basically level while price came down below a weekly support level and then returned quickly back up. And somewhere in this level right there, there's another potential trade entry signal that you would take with the RSI supporting it. If you look at the IWM, this is a trade that I did take where we have the RSI climbing and we came down into weekly support right here. And zooming in here on the 4-hour, 1-hour chart scale, you can find, I could show you where I took the long, but I won't take the time to do that now. Here's another one back here to the left. RSI is climbing, price is coming in, a breakup back up above this pivot to the left. If you can see that, where my cursor is, there's a trade right there. Didn't go very far, but it's a decent little swing, would have made you some money. So I find this to be very, very, very helpful. You can also use it on some of the indices, or the ETFs. Here's the XLF. Here's a low right here. RSI is extremely oversold and starting to climb out. A break back up above this previous pivot would have warranted or offered a very nice trade. Same thing here, rising RSI, lowering price, come back up. And if you can zoom this into a 1-hour, 4-hour scale and catch an entry right at those levels. This indicator does this on stocks, commodities. It's all over the place if you start looking for it. They're not a perfect indicator, like nothing is, but I find it to be very useful, and hopefully you'll find this helpful as well.
Hi, my name is Mike with the ShadowTrader SquawkBox. If you enjoyed this video today, please feel free to hit the like and the subscribe buttons below. And if you'd like to trade along with me every day, looking for trade ideas, studying charts together, check out the link below to the ShadowTrader SquawkBox. I wish you good trading, and I'll see you in the room.